One West, 125th Street. Look, y'all put y'all faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Run the league and let y'all play cause y'all gon' make a money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on cargo slave ship. What the fuck he do for blacks in his administration? I'm waiting, pacing like a saint. Black, Hispanic, Native, they hate your ass the same. Paint Christ in they image, paint you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say he hate African soul niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lies sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shock on my life. I want to be a gangster like a cop. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under your honor, Amy murdered Botham and got a hug from your honor. That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priest bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game, put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. It's more of us in jail than it was slaves. Chose by the Lord, we could never be the same. Soon as they born, the wicked go astray. They left the truth, they wasn't with us anyway. Niggas weak, they just saying anything to be truthful. We don't want no cowards anyway. Look, coronavirus, that's a plague. You don't get too much sleep when you waking up the dead. First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. Came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
registry.
Welcome y'all. It's like welcome y'all. Ban Yahweh, Ban Yasharala.
Welcome y'all. Ban Yahweh, Ban Yasharala.
Y'all Bashim, y'all Sabbath.
Y'all Bashim, y'all Sabbath.
La Yasharala.
Elijah was made to stand. Upon our conductments on the face of the east. You can do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayah. Quadash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakwaka. Taba'ah. Ratazak. Hayah. Aisha. Baratazak. Kawa. Hayah. Bashemayah. Nathalanah. Lakam. Kal. Yawam. Basalakana. Kabawakina. Kasalakana. Kabawayana. Wala'ah. Tabayayana. Bonasai one. Abal. Hawashayana. Mayan. Rad. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Rathapara. La'awalamia. Aman.
In the English, our Father, which art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us of our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Hakak the power of the Hebrew Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Yahweh Shai. Babu Kashab. Nathalanah. Hakak. Le'apa'ah. Kal Makalak. Wakal Makawak. Hakak. Latahar. Habatazarayim. Hakak. Lahaki. Hamati. Hakak. Al Kawak. Hatama'ala. Legarashan. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Wadaman.
In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you so big.
It's a plan to bless Israel. We need the name of Hagun. Say the name of the loved one. Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Yahweh Shai. Baraknalaw. Wayasharala. Wahabayah. Sapari. Barak. Rapah. Magun. Hagun.
Israel. Done.
Sistanadiyah. All Israel. Done.
Israel. Done.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. The water Aman.
In the English, what we just said was, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us and Israel in the school. What we just said was, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us and Israel in the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Isupk, Ayaya, Al-Hahari, Mayan, Yaba'ah, Izari, Ma'ain, Yahweh, Isupk, Shamayim, Waratazah, Ayathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al-Yanawan, Shamarka, Hanala'ah, Yanawan, Wala'ah, Yayasan, Shawamar, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shamar, Yahweh, Tazar, Al-Yad, Yamika, Yamamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaika, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamar, Makarai, Yashamar, Afnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazahaka, Wabawaka, Mayata, Wa'ai, Abalon.
In the English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
From whence comes my help?
From whence comes my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade.
The Lord is thy shade.
Upon thy right hand.
Upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy
The
soul.
Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
Even forevermore.
Even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayam.
Alahayam.
Al-Damayah.
Al-Damayah.
Lekut.
Lekut.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Tashakwat.
Al-Tashakwat.
All. Kayahanat.
Kayahanat.
Wabiyah.
Wabiyah.
Yahama.
Yahama.
Yawan.
Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Amaka.
Al-Amaka.
Yahawayawa.
Yahawayawa.
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Wayatah.
Wayatah.
Ya'ai Tazawah.
Ya'ai Tazawah.
Al-Tazapawayaka.
Al-Tazapawayaka.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakidam.
Wanakakidam.
Magaya.
Magaya.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasharala.
Shum Yasha'al.
Awadah.
Iwadah.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Naba'ai Tazawah.
Naba'ai Tazawah.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Bariyah.
Bariyah.
Yakaratu.
Yakaratu.
Ahoya.
Ahoya.
Adawan.
Adawan.
Wayashamai.
Wayashamai.
Alayam.
Alayam.
Nawa'aba.
Nawa'aba.
Wahagariam.
Hagariam.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amalat.
Wa'amalat.
Palashath.
Palashath.
Amyashabi.
Amyashabi.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Nalawat.
Nalawat.
Aimam.
Aimam.
Hayawat.
Hayawat.
Zebawai.
Zerawai.
Labani.
Labani.
Lawat.
Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Laham.
Laham.
Kamari.
Kamari.
Kasaya.
Kasaya.
Sara'ah.
Sara'ah.
Kayabi.
Kayabi.
Bonakal.
Bonakal.
Koyashawan.
Washawan.
Nashamat.
Nashamat.
Bayan.
Bayan.
Da'aywa.
Da'aywa.
Hayawat.
Hayawat.
Daman.
Daman.
La'adama.
La'adama.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Nadab.
Nadab.
Gabwa.
Yabba.
Kaira.
Kaira.
Wakazabah.
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 Wakazalmanai.
Wakazalmanai.
Call Nashikamba.
Kadasam
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Nairashah.
Nairashah.
Lanawat.
Nalawat.
Na'awat.
Na'awat.
Alahayam.
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 Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Kagalgalah.
Kagalgalah.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya.
Lapanya.
Rawakat.
Rawakat.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Daba'ira.
Daba'ira.
Ya'ira.
Ya'ira.
Wakalahaba.
Wakalahaba.
Dalahat.
Dalahat.
Hariyan.
Hariyan.
Khan.
Khan.
Deredatma.
Deredatma.
Basa'ira.
Basa'ira.
Wabasa.
Wabasa.
Wapatka.
Paka.
Dabahalam.
Dabahalam.
Mala'at.
Mala'at.
Panyaham.
Panyahan.
Quadawan.
Quadawan.
Waya.
Waya.
Bakwashma.
Bakwashma.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yabashma.
Yabashma.
Waya.
Waya.
Behold.
Behold.
Ayai.
Ayai.
Waya.
Waya.
Kapara.
Kapara.
Waya.
Waya.
Abada.
Abada.
Waya.
Waya.
Dahaiwa.
Dahaiwa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Ata.
Ata.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Debadka.
Debadka.
Ayuwan.
Ayuwan.
Al.
Al.
Cow.
Cow.
Haratazah.
In the English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo.
For lo.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hateth thee.
And they that hate thee.
I lift up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted.
And consulted.
Against thy hidden one.
Against thy hidden one.
They have said.
They have said.
Come.
Come.
Let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off.
For being a nation.
For being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel.
May we no more in remembrance.
They be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together.
They have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
Tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
Gabal. And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur is also joined.
Ashur is also joined with them.
They're hoping the children of Lot.
They're hoping the children of Lot.
Salah. Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kisan.
At the brook of Kisan.
Which prayerful endure.
Prayers that endure.
They become as dung. They became as dung for the earth.
They become as dung for the earth.
Make their nose like a red.
Make their nose like a red.
And legs as air.
Legs as air.
Yea. All the princes as a bok.
All the princes as a bok.
And as a Munah.
And as a Munah.
Who said.
Let
us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The houses of God in possession.
The houses of God in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As a stump before the wind.
As a stump before the wind.
As a fire burns for wood.
As a fire burns for wood.
As the flame set the mountains on fire.
As the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
Without tempest.
Without tempest.
Make them afraid.
Make them afraid.
Without storm.
Without storm.
For their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
They may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble forever.
In trouble forever.
Yea. Let me put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou. Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the Most High.
Art the Most High.
Of all the earth.
For all the earth. Sorry needs to turn. Sorry.
All right, Israel, we're going to go ahead and dive into the scriptures here in the Sabbath service on another Saturday. We're going to go ahead and pick up where we left off at last Saturday in the book of Exodus. All right, we're going to be diving into the book of Exodus, the 38th chapter. We're going to be reading it out of it Tanakh in the ancient Hebrew. We're going to be starting at verse 21. All right, so when you got it, brother, you want to call on out?
Oh, God. Brother, get that, then I'm going to start reading it. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 38, verse 21 in the Hebrew. Allah. Makopadia. Mashakan. Ha'adaif. It's like Ha'adath. Ashar. Paquad. Al. Paya. Moshe. Abadath. Halobayim. Bayad. Ayatamar. Ban. Aharan. Hakahan. Verse 22. Waba'ila all. Ban. Awaraya. It's like a warrior. Ban. Kawar. Lamata. Yahawada. Aisha. Af. Call. Ashar. Tazawah. Yahawah. Af. Moshe. Verse 23. Wa'atawa. Ahalayah. Ban. Akayas Samak. Lamata. Dan. Karash. Wakasha. Wabakwam. Batakalath. Waba Ragaman. Wabata. Wala'if. Hashanayah. Wabashash. Verse 24. Call. Hazaha. Ha'ishayah. Ha'ishayah. La'ala. Ka. Bakal. Malakath. Hakodash. Wayahaya. Zaha. Hatana Wapa. Dashai. Wa'ishayu. Kakar. Washabai. Ma'awath. Washalashayam. Shakwal. Bashakwal. Hakodash. Verse 25. Wakasa. Pakowadia. Ha'ida. Ma'ath. Bakar. It's like a Kakar. Wa'ala. Washabai. Ma'awath. Wakamasha. Washabayim, Shaqual, Bashaqual, Hakodas, verse 26, Bakwai, Lagalath, Makatazayath, Hashaqual, Bashaqual, Hakodash, Nakal, Haibar, Al, Hapakodash, it's like Hapaquadium, Maban, Aishayu, Shana, Wama Ilah, Lashash, Ma'awath, Alap, Washalashath, Alapayam, Wakamash, Ma'awath, Wakamashiyam, verse 27, Wayahaya, Ma'ath, Kakar, Hakasap, Latazakwath, Ath, Adaniyah, Hakodash, Ma'ath, Adaniyah, Haparakath, Ma'ath, Adaniyam, Lama'ath, Hakakar, Kakar, La'adan.
All right, so the brother just read that in the ancient Hebrew, the language, the original language of the slaves of the real Jews here today in America.
That's right.
A lot of our people don't know what was the language that we spoke when we came off those cargo slave ships in the 17th century. It was what you were just hearing just now, which is the ancient Hebrew. Make sure y'all tune in into the Large Marketers class every Friday at 6 p.m. on this YouTube channel, on this Facebook page, right, on Isupk Chicago. If you really want to learn the Large Marketers, which stands for the Holy Tongue, according to the Bible. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and adapt to the scripture in English. Right, got something to bring out.
If I could, but should bring that so heavy is that when you say the slave masters, you know, said give us bastardized language.
Mm-hmm.
We was just English and slavery.
Right.
So we get mad at the Hispanics. We both were conquered at the same time, and we get jealous of kind of speaking Spanish. We think they're talking about us, but they don't know is that Hebrew is the best language that God ever created, which is the original language.
Right. Right, and I don't want you saying which is so heavy, y'all, because that's the same language that Christ spoke to Paul when he chose him to be able to bring the truth out towards our brothers and sisters. That was in Corinth, that was over in Galatia. He spoke to him in the ancient Hebrew, out of heaven.
Right.
Just like the same way God spoke towards Moses and other people throughout the Bible in Hebrew. That's right. Hebrew is the world's first language. They like to say that it was this and that and the other, and Phoenicia and all this. This is Hebrew. That's what all rolls on down towards. Let's go ahead and read the scripture in English.
Come on. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 38, verse 21.
Mm-hmm. This
is the sum of the tabernacle.
This is the sum of the what?
Tabernacle.
Right. This is the sum of the tabernacle. This right here is our history, according to the Bible, when God commanded Moses and Aaron to build the tabernacle.
That's right.
Tabernacle is basically just what you would consider to be like the modern day school or the modern day church, to where we wasn't in our land at that point in period of time. We wasn't in the land of Israel, so we was in the wilderness. And this tabernacle was for the sole purpose of us of serving the Lord, making sacrifices to atone for our sins. All right, so go ahead.
Come. Even of the tabernacle of testimony as it was counted, according to the commandment of Moses.
According to the commandment of what?
Of Moses.
Right. You will hear a lot of people that will say the law of Moses, this and that, whatever the case, is actually referring to the laws of God, and also the books that Moses wrote as it pertains towards keeping the laws.
Right.
If there was laws according to the Bible that would be broken, it would either be the death penalty according to that law, or you have to bring up a lamb or a sheep or a goat to atone for that particular sin and law that you have broken. And this is all what will be happening and all what will be going on inside this tabernacle for us to be a holy people in the eyes of the Lord. Go ahead.
Gone. For the service of the Levites.
Right. For the
service of the Levites. The Levites, according to the Bible, will be modern day Haitians.
That's right.
Our brothers and sisters over there in Haiti. You know what I'm saying? Those are the original Levites according to the Bible, and they descend from Levi, biblically and historically. All right, so go ahead.
It's like it come on. But by the hand of Ithamar, son to Aaron the priest, verse 22, and the Bezalel, the son of Uri the son of Hur, of the tribe of Judah, made all that the Lord commanded Moses.
Right. So Uri, who was of the tribe of Judah, he was working hand in hand with Moses to make sure that the tabernacle was being built. All right. So go ahead.
Come. Verse 23, and with him was Adalad, son of Ahishamak, of the tribe of Dan, and a graver and a cunning workman, and the embroider in blue, and in purple, and in scarlet, and fine linen.
Go ahead.
Verse 24, all the gold that was occupied for the work, and all the work of the holy place.
Of the what?
Of the holy place.
Right, because this was a holy place. The tabernacle, you can better Google this on your own time, but if you can better Google the tabernacles, there were certain rooms that some priests could enter and some could not.
Right.
Like there was an inner room, like I want to start with the inner room first. You have an inner room, you have another outer room, then you also have a courtroom where like the public can be able to come into it. But the inner room help me out, right? The inner room where only certain priests could enter, that would be like Moses and Aaron.
Right.
The high priest. That was where the Ark of the Covenant was at.
Right.
You understand? To where they can be able to be in that room and do the service of the Lord there, according to their duties. And then you also will have a room to where it would be like the courtroom to where people can come with a goat and a sheep to do the sacrifice, whatever the case. All right. So and it was layered in gold. It was completely. Maura, you want to get the door? It was completely layered in gold. You know, the doors and the different stones that were set on the walls. It was real beautiful because this is what we serve the Lord in, in this particular place. All right, so you go ahead and keep reading.
Come.
No price out.
Even the gold of the offering was 29 talents, and the 730 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary. Verse 25, and the silver of them that were numbered of the congregation was and 100 talents, and 1,763 shekels. After the shekel of the sanctuary, a bekah.
Boy, you got it up.
Come. Verse 26, a bekah for every man that have a shekel. After the shekel of the sanctuary for every one that went to be numbered. From 26 years old and upward.
20 years.
From 20 years old and upward.
Right, a bekah is nothing but just, like currency. It's nothing but a shekel. Another term for a shekel. Go ahead.
Come. for 600,000 and 3,550 men. Verse 27. And of the 100 talents of silver were cast the sockets of the sanctuary, and the sockets of the veil, and 100 sockets of the 100 talents. A talent for a socket.
Okay, that's it. All right, let's go ahead and read the next 7.
Exodus chapter 38, verse 28 in the Hebrew. Okay, Wa'af, Ha'alak, Washabai, Hama'af, it's like Ha'amawaf, Wakamashah, Washaba'ayim, Aisha, Wawayum, La'ay Mawadia, Watazapah, Rasha Yaham, Wakashak, Atham, verse 29, Wabakashaf, Hatana Wapah, Shaba'ayim, Kakar, Wa'alabiam, Wa'arabai, Ma'awaf, Shaqual, verse 30, Wa'yaish, Baha, Ath, Adaniyah, Mapat, Saki Patak, Ahal, Mawa'ai, Wa'ath, Mazabak, Hanakashaf, Wa'ath, Makakar, Hanakashaf, Ashar, Lawa, Wa'ath, Kal Yah, Hamazabak, verse 31, Da'ath, Saki Wa'ath, Adaniyah, Hakatazar, Sabayah, Wa'ath, Adaniyah, Sha'ir, Hakatazar, Wa'ath, Kal, Yatadath, Hamashakan, Wa'ath, Kal, Yatadath, Hakatazar, Sabayah, Exodus chapter 39, verse 1, Waman, Hatakalath, Wa'a Ragaman, Wata Wala'if, Hashaniyah, Aishawa, Bagadia, Sharad, Lasharath, Bakodash, Wayasha, Bagadia, Hakodash, Ashar, La'aharan, Ka'ashar, Tazawah, Yahah,
Sorry, Yahweh.
Oh, you need to get it mixed up. Yahweh, or Shah, verse 2, or Ya'ish, Ha'apad, Zahar, Takalaf, Wa'aragaman, Watawala'if, Shaniyah, Washash, Mashazar, verse 3, Waya Kwaiwa, say Waya Rakwaiwa, Pakaya, Hazaha, Bokotazatazah, Patayalam, La Aishawath, Batawak, Hatala Kalaf, Wabatawak, Haragaman, Wabatiyawak, Dawalaif, Hashaniyah, Wabatiyawak, it's like Wabatawak, Hashash, Ma'aisha, Kasha.
Clap, clap. All right, we just read those scriptures in the Hebrew. We can go ahead and read it in the English so that way I can get a breakdown down what the brother just read in Hebrew. All right?
Okay, this is the book of Exodus, chapter 38.
38.
38, verse 28. And of the 1,775 shekels, he made hooks for the pillars, and overlaid their captors, Salaki, and filled them. Verse 29. And the brass of the offering was 70 talents, and 2,400 shekels. Verse 30. And therewith he made the sockets to the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the brassen altar, and the brassen grate for it, and all of the vessels, and all of the vessels of the altar.
Right. So we end up building altars made out of brass. We end up having doors, and we end up having braziers and lamps with oils that can be burned at night. These are all the different things that was being built and was being organized. This right here is like it will remind you of like the feast of dedication when we redecorated the temple, when the Maccabees took the temple back from who was it, from the Greeks. When Antiochus Epiphanes, when he was ruling during that time during the Greek Empire, he omitted from us from keeping the feast days. He omitted us from even being called to be a Jew.
Right.
But of course, when Mattathias took the temple back, we redecorated the temple just like how we doing it right here for the very first time according to the Bible. You know, as far as organizing things in a way it should be according to the Lord.
Right.
So let's keep reading. Verse 31.
I'm gone. Verse 31, and the sockets of the cord round about. And the sockets of the cord round about, and the sockets of the court gate, and all the pins of the tabernacle, and all the pins of the court round about. Chapter 39, verse 1. And of the blue and purple scarlet, they made cloths of service.
Right, they made cloths of service. This is where the garments come in at. Blue, scarlet, purple. You know, even though purple is not necessarily the thing today.
Yeah, right.
Don't worry, it's gonna come back in fashion.
That's right.
After certain things happen.
That's right.
This here is where the garments come in after the priest. Garments that you see, the brothers up here on the podium are wearing. This is what it's made to do for a priestly service. Right. You don't go to your job working a 9 to 5 wearing this. Right. You don't go out towards so unless what?
Unless you do borrow
No, no, say you won't wear a garment going shopping or going to the bank or something like that. Ashar.
So like I just want to mention it's so heavy what you're saying, sir. I used to work at this job UPS.
Right.
And I used to see it was a sister, well, it was a couple. They used to wear a t-shirt and fringes on the bottom while they tossing boxes around. So I'm like, y'all don't even understand the point of what the fringe is about.
Right. You don't wear fringes on a t-shirt. A t-shirt or a shirt in general is not a garment. It's an underwear. Right. I understand. You're supposed to wear fringes on your garment.
Right.
You can put fringes on your pants. That's fine. You can put fringes on your garment. Like this here is a garment. This here is not a t-shirt. Fringes are supposed to be on the bottom of a material like this, not a t-shirt. All right. This right here is what we're supposed to do in the service of the Lord when it comes down towards celebrating feast days or even keeping Sabbath service. All right. So, but never wear fringes on a t-shirt. That's not biblical at all in no respect. So let's keep reading.
Gone. To do service in the holy place, and made the holy garments for Aaron, as the Lord commanded Moses.
Go ahead.
Verse 2. And he made the ephod of gold, blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine twined linen. Verse 3. And they did beat the gold unto the plates, and cut it into wires. to work it into the blue, so like it.
That's hardcore. Go ahead.
And in the purple, and in the scarlet, and in the fine linen, with cunning work. Verse 4.
All right.
All right. Let's go ahead and read the next 7.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 39, verse 4, the Hebrew. Katapath, Aishawad, Lawad, Kabarath, Al, Shanaya, Kwataza Wawatayu, Kwataza Wataya, the what? Kwataza Wataya what? Kabar, verse 5, Wakashab, Apadatawa, Ashar, Al Yawa, Bawanaya, Hawa, Kama Aisha wa, Zahab, Dakalaf, Ragaman, Watawala Aif, Shanaya, Washash, Mashazar, Ka'ashar, Tazawa, Yahawa, Ah, Moshe, verse 6, Waya Aisha wa, Ah, Abanaya, Hasha'am, Masabath, Sakima, Shabatazaf, Zahab, Mapatakaf, Patawakawa, Hawatham, Saki Kawatham, Al, Shamawath, Banaya, Yasharala, verse 7, Wayasham, Atham, Al, Batapath, Ha'apad, Abanaya, Zakar 1, Labanaya, Yasharala, Ka'ashar, Tazawah, Yahweh, Ah, Moshe, verse 8, Wayaish, Ah, Hakashan, Matashasha, Sakima Aisha, Kasha, Kama Aisha, Apad, Zahab, Dakalaf, Waragaman, Watawala Aif, Shanaya, Washash, Mashazar, verse 9, Rabawad, Haya, Kapawal, Aishawad, Ah, Hakashan, Zarath, Arakaya, second Rakawa, was Zarath, Rakabawa, Kapawal, verse 10, Wayamalawa, Bawa, Arabaiha, Tawarya, Aban, Tawar, Adam, Patada, Rabawakwaf, Hatawar, Ha'adath.
All right, clap it up. Down for a while. All right, so the brother just read the scriptures in the ancient Hebrew, the Hebrew language. Again, as I was just saying recently, we do read and teach in the ancient Hebrew, which is our native language. You understand? We make sure y'all stay tuned every Friday at 6 p.m. On Isupk Winning City and Isupk Chicago online classes. Just stay tuned into those Hebrew language classes if you want to learn. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and read the scripture over in English.
Come. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 39, verse 4. They made shoulder pieces for it to couple it together by the two edges, and it was coupled together.
Right. So right here in Exodus 39, like this whole chapter in Exodus 38 is all about building the tabernacle of the Lord.
Right.
Like keep in mind, we wasn't in the land of Israel at this point in period of time. We was in the wilderness. So we had to have a place to serve the Lord and to make sacrifices to atone for our sins according to the law. So in this tabernacle, you end up having, as I explained earlier, and I know you wasn't here earlier, brother, there was an inner room where, you was watching, okay, I'm saying Christ. Okay, so right now at this point, we're building shoulder pieces on the garments for the priests, you know, because of course, garments that we wore back then and we're wearing now, you know, they look hardcore.
That's right.
Look at the generals in the Isupk. For Passover, they wear some of the heaviest, glorious shit. It's like from my language. You know, this right here is what the white man took from us for 400 years that we never knew we had. But now, thanks to us, the Most High in Christ, now we starting to take back our culture and starting to live towards how our forefathers lived 2,000 years ago. All right, so let's keep reading.
Come on. Verse 5. And the curious girdle of his ephod was upon it.
Right, that girdle is talking about the war belt. That's what that girdle is. Go ahead.
Come on. Salagi. Was of the same according to the work. Thereof the gold, blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine twined linen was as the Lord commanded Moses.
Right, so this is what the Lord commanded Moses to do as far as us are having very royal apparel, garments made of gold, linen, made out of linen, purple, scarlet, real fine stuff. If you ever look at how the Native American garments look, they look very fashionable, to where they have fringes everywhere, bells on their garments. That's our attire. They still keep those traditions even to this day. They be having powwows. All right, so go ahead and keep reading up.
Come on. Verse 6. And they were out on onyx stones enclosed ouches of gold graven as sentence are graven with the names of the children of Israel.
Right. This read that over again one more time, because I want to break this down because this is very specific. Go ahead.
Come on. And they were out onyx stones enclosed in ouches of gold engraven. Gold graven, as the signets. The signets are graven.
Are what?
Graven.
Right. These signets are graven. A signet would be like what we wear. This here is a signet.
Right.
Which is the seal of Zion. Keep reading.
Come on. Graven as signets are graven with the names of the children of Israel.
Right. So you have different signets for each tribe of Israel, which they would put on their garment. And just like how when we have feast days here at the school, you may see some sort of garment that may say Isupk on the back.
Right.
What they signal, whatever the case. That's what the scripture's speaking about. Go ahead. Right, exactly. That's perfect. Like those are signets for each tribe. Like the signet for not Issachar, but for not Judah. I can use Judah. The signet for Judah would be the line.
Right.
The signet for I was trying to Ephraim would be the unicorn. Yeah, even right here. Even the signet for the tribe of Levi would be the Urim and the Thummim, which is the dice. All right, so let's keep reading.
Come on. Verse 7. Come on. Verse 7. And he put them on the shoulders of the ephod, that they should be stones for a memorial to the children of Israel, as the Lord commanded Moses. Verse 8. And he made the breastplate of cunning work, like the work of the ephod.
Now, I'm sure we all seen this on the breastplate of Aaron when he had the stones and the tribes that were all. This is what we're reading about right here. What?
Come of gold, blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine twined linen. It was four square. They made the breastplate double. In a span was the length thereof, and a span the breadth thereof, being double.
Right. This is just explaining the size of how big the breastplate was. All right. So let's go ahead and read the last verse.
Verse 10. And they set in 4 rows of stones. The first row was a sardius, a topaz, and a carbuncle.
Right. The white man in today's society, that wants you to think that a diamond is the most rarest and precious stones. There's stones in the Bible that outbeats diamonds.
Right.
You know, you got rubies, sapphires, even we're reading topaz, sardises. You know, stones we never even heard of before that looks even more appealing than a diamond. A diamond is white. It's clear. You know what I mean? Like even we was all kids at one point.
Right.
We seen the Wizard of Oz, Emerald City, how glorious it looked.
Yeah.
like even when you read, even in the book of Genesis, when it speaks about the 4 rivers that went out of Israel, in the Garden of Eden, and in those 4 rivers, and throughout those throughout those 4 rivers in which it dives into the different parts of Israel, even the scriptures tell you that it was filled with gold and different onyxes and all kinds of stuff. Like Israel is a very rich land. All right, so let's keep reading.
Gone.
No, that was it.
15.
No, I ain't finished.
All right, go ahead.
This was the first road.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get the next 7.
Come. This is the book of Genesis. It's like the book of Exodus, chapter 39, verse 11 in the Hebrew.
You got it.
Come. Tawar. Hashaniyah. Napak. Sapayar. Waya Halam. Verse 12. Tawar. Hashalashiyah. Lasham. Shabawah. Kalama. Verse 13. Tawar. Harabaiah. The Rashayash, Shaham, Wea Shapa, Mawa Sabath, Mashaba Tazawath, Zahab, Bamalatham, verse 14, Waha Banayam, Al, Shamath, Banayam, Yasharam, Hana, Shatayam, Aishara, Al, Shabatham, Patawakaya, Katham, Ayash, Al, Shamawat, Lashanayam, Aishar, Shabbat, verse 15, Waya Aishawat, Al, Hakashan, Shawasharath, Gabalath, Ma'aisha, Aimath, Sakin Aibath, Zahab, Tahawar, verse 16, Waya Aishawat, Shatayah, Mashabatazah, Zahab, Washatawah, it's like Washatiyah, Taba'if, Zahab, Wayatanwa, it's like Wayatanwa, verse 17.
No, you wasn't finished with that yet.
16.
Yeah, you was in the middle of 16, starting with off.
Okay. Af, Shatiyah, Hataba'if, Al, Shaniyah, Kwatazawath, Hakashan.
All right, talk it up. All right, so the brother just read that in Hebrew. We're going to go ahead and reread it in English. Verse 11.
Gone. And the second robe, an emerald, and sapphire, a diamond. Verse 12. And the third robe, a ligure, and agate, and amethyst.
So this is just speaking about the rolls that was on the first plate of Aaron. This is where we are right now. Go ahead. The rolls of gems. All right.
Verse 13. And the first robe, a beryl, a onyx, a jasper. They were enclosed ouches of gold in their enclosing. Verse 14. And the stones were according to the names of the children of Israel.
Right, because according to each tribe, there's a stone for each tribe.
Right.
Now, I don't know. I personally don't know each stone for each tribe, but it is in the Bible.
Right.
Which you can be able to find it here in the book of Exodus. So go ahead.
12 according to their names, like the engravings of the signet every one with his name according to the 12 tribes. Verse 15, and they made upon the breastplate chains at the end of the
Breathing work.
wreathen work of pure gold.
Right.
Verse 16.
If I could pause right there. There was a chain that was on the breastplate, so that way Aaron could be able to wear it around his neck. You know, you can like today in 2025, like we got access towards technology and the internet to where we can maybe even get stuff like that now without having it to be made by priests 4,000 and 5,000 years ago. So, and plus too, it shows you our culture anyway. Like us wearing chains and grills in our mouths and earrings and rings in our fingers. It shows you how much royalty that our ancestors had back then, to where even now in our poverty, we still keep that same tradition.
That's right.
All right, you got something you want to bring up, brother?
Yes, sir, if I could. But then also, I mean, when you read stuff like that, when you read stuff like this, because we live in America and everything is suit and ties under the white man, but even, you can see our culture, even in the streets.
Right.
It's like we have it written in our hearts, even though we don't know. We just think that it's just us.
Right.
But it's a part of us.
Right.
It's in our spirit.
Yeah. Get a brother a hand. Brother, what you said is so right and it's so on point with the scriptures, to where even though we don't know our identity and our culture, we still it's in our genes. It's our culture, but we don't know it because, you know, the white man took our nationality from us, our culture, everything. But it's like indistinctly, it's in our spirit for us to be able to be what our ancestors was, even though we don't know it. You know, which is so heavy, which you bring out. So let's keep reading.
Okay, verse 16. And they made 2 ounces of gold, and the 2 gold rings, and put the 2 rings in the 2 ends of the breastplate. Verse 17.
That was it. All right, that's what's going for these scriptures like water. All right.
Good. I want to get to Exodus, get to 40. 40. At least 40. It'll be the last chapter in Exodus.
Okay, we're gonna read next 7.
Book of Exodus, chapter 39, verse 17 in the Hebrew. Wayakanwa, Shatiyah, Ha'abatath, Hazahah, Al, Shatiyah, Hataba'ath, Al, Quatazawath, Hakashan, verse 18, Wa'ath, Shatiyah, Quatazawath, Shatiyah, Ha'abatath, Nathanawa, Al, Shatiyah, Hamasha Batazath, Weathanum, Al, Batapath, Ha'apad, Al, Mawal, Panayawah, verse 19, Weya Aishua, Shatiyah, Taba'ath, Zahar, Weya Shayamawa, Al, Shanayah, Quatazawath, Hakashan, Al, Shapatawa, Ashar, Al, Ibar, Ha'apad, Bayatha, verse 20, Weya Aishua, Shatiyah, Taba'ath, Zahar, Weathanam, Al, Shatiyah, Katapath, Ha'apad, Malamata, Mamawal, Panayawa, Laimath, Makabaratawa, Mama Al, Lakashah, Ha'apad, verse 21, Wea Rakasawa, Af, Hakashan, Mataba'aita Yawa, Al, Taba'aith, Ha'apad, Napatayaw, Dakalath, Lahayath, Al, Kashab, Ha'apad, Wala'ah, Yazak, Hakashan, Al, Ha'apad, Ka'ashar, Tazawah, Yahweh, Af, Moshe, verse 22, Ya'aish, Af, Ma'ayal, Ha'apad, Ma'aisha, Arab, Kalayo, Dakalath, verse 23. Wapaya, Hamalayo, Batawakawa, Kapaya, Dakara, Shapa, Lapayua, Sabaya, La'a, Yakurai.
Rai is not only the fastest reader in Israel, but he actually reads it and actually gets the words accurate at the same time. Some people can read fast and mess up the words, but you got it both down pat. All right, so let's go ahead and read it in English.
Come. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 39, verse 17. And they put the 2 weaving chains of gold and the 2 rings on the ends of each breastplate.
So you got the right verse?
Nah,
Verse 17.
It's 18.
Oh, that's right. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Come. This book of Exodus, chapter 39, verse 18. And the 2 ends of the 2 weaving chain they fastened in the 2 ouches of Salaki. The 2 ouches and put them on the shoulder pieces of the ephod before it. Verse 19. And they made the 2 rings of gold and put them on the 2 ends of the breastplate upon the border of it, which was on the side of the ephod inward. Salaki. Verse 20. And they made the 2 other golden rings and put them on the 2 sides of the ephod underneath toward the forepart of it against the other over against the other coupling thereof, like above the curious girdle of the ephod. Verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
And they did bind the breastplate by his rings unto the
Rings of the ephod.
Unto the rings of the ephod,
Mm-hmm.
with the lace of blue that might be above the curious girdle of the ephod, and that the breastplate might not be loose.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. From the ephod, as the Lord commanded Moses.
Right. You know how when you buy chains, it's you got different sizes, right? Like you got like what 16, 18 inches as far as how it's going down. This one was just one to where it was just the same size. It was not one that you could adjust.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead.
On gun. Verse 22. And he made the robe of the ephod of woven work, all of blue.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 23. And there was a hole in the midst of the robe,
Mm-hmm.
as the hole of a habergeon, with a band round the hole that it not rend.
That it should not run.
It should not rend. Salaki.
Pause at the comments.
Gon.
Got it,
Gon. Verse 24. And they made upon the hems of the robe the pomegranates of blue and purple and scarlet, and the twine linen.
Right. So we also have robes that we also wore even over our garment as well. You know, robes.
No, so like I said, I didn't want to touch it off.
No, you got it.
No, I was just gonna ask about, watching a lot of old movies and stuff that portray priests and
Right.
stuff like that. Them old movies from like the 1600s, or even before then, or even nowadays, like the priest's attire
Right.
is completely different from what we're reading right now. Like people who portray to be priests in a church or whatnot.
Right.
What we read it is like totally opposite of what they wear today in the so-called like the Catholic Church. Like you see what they got on, they look like just they look so dry for what they wear. But what we're looking at basically some men that was dripped out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Had all type of jewelry on, looking like very like.
Like they ready to go meet the Most High God.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But when you see a priest today or in old movies, they just got a robe on with a cross and that's it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't look like nothing special.
Right. I'm glad you brought that up because there's a TV show that a lot of us know. It's called The Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon, especially House of the Dragon. They took one attire from a brother in school. Like I'm not sure if I took the photo or someone else took the photo, but they made that same garment and they made that same garment from the bar mouth. Right. He wore that all black garment and then they portrayed it in the TV show in House of the Dragon. I made that post. I showed it to bar mouth. He was like, "Damn." Made the post on Facebook. Like everybody was commenting on that joint. Like we being watched up in here.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because when white people was not allowed to be a part of our organization, they always gonna have questions, and we also gonna be on the terrorist list. We also gonna be watched. We also gonna be patronized for what we do, even when we helping our own people out, and by having different programs that is benefiting the Black American community.
Right.
But more importantly, they look at our culture. They look at what we wear, how we dress, because they ain't never seen it before. What they seeing is a black man who's at his lowest point underneath white people, and they take curiosity about that. And next thing you know, you end up seeing TV shows with Israelites on the corner bashing white people on TV and whatever the case, and other Israelite groups that want to imitate the Isupk want to start that group. Like the truth is getting out there now at this point.
That's right.
And that's why I'm glad you brought that up, because you got movies and TV shows that's now actually starting to portray the actual garments that we're wearing in PK. When we iterating what our ancestors did in times past according to the Bible. All right, so let's finish reading.
Go gone, verse 25.
That was it.
That was it. Now let's get to the next chapter.
Exodus chapter 39, verse 25 in the Hebrew. Where your Isupk, Paimania, Zahab, Tahawar, where your Thanwa, Ath, Hapaimanayim, Batawak, it's like Haramanayam, Al, Shabalawat, it's like Shawaya, Hama Yawal, Sabaya, Patawak, Haramani, verse 26, Paiman, whereupon, Al, Shabalawat, it's like Shawaya, it's like Hamalayal, Hamayal, Sabaya, Lasharath, Ka'ashar, Tazawah, Yahweh, Af, Moshe, verse 27, where your Ishawa, Af, Hakatananath, Shashab, Ma'aisha, Arab, La'aharan, Walabani Wa, verse 28, Wa'af, Hamatazanapath, Shashab, Wa'af, Pa'araya, Hamagaba'if, Shashab, Wa'af, Makanasaya, Habar, it's like Habar, Shashab, Mashazar, verse 29, Wa'af, Ha'abanat, Shashab, Mashazar, Wata Kalaf, Wa'aragaman, Wata Wala'if, Shanaya, Ma'aisha, Raquam, Ka'ashar, Tazawah, Yahweh, Af, Moshe, verse 30, where your Ishawa, Af, Tazayatizah, Nazar, Hakodash, Zahab, Tahawar, Wayakadabur, Al-Yuwa, Makatha, Patawakia, Kawatham, Kodash, Layahawa. Verse 31, Weatanua, Al-Yuwa, Patayal, Dakalath, Lathath, Al, Habatazawanapah, Malama'ila, Ka'ashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, Moshe.
Copy that. All right, so that was seven scriptures, 7 verses in the ancient Hebrew. We're gonna go ahead and go over it in English.
Gone. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 39, verse 25. And they made bales of pure gold and put the bales between the pomegranates upon the hem of the robe. So like round about between the pomegranates, verse 26. A bale of the pomegranate, a bale and a pomegranate, a bale and a pomegranate round about the hem of the robe to minister in.
Right. So these robes that was made for these high priests of Israel to minister in. To minister means to teach. So these robes was made for Aaron and Moses, even for Aaron's sons as well, because they was next in line to be the priests as well. You know, these robes were made for them to do the service of the Lord in. All right. So let's keep reading.
Don't gun. As the Lord commanded Moses.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 27. They were made of coats. They were made and they made coats of fine linen,
mm-hmm.
of woven work for Aaron.
Right. Aaron, he ended up having coats that was made as well. You know, in the wintertime, like the winter solstice, you know, it could be a very cold time over there in the Middle East. So these coats was made for Aaron and for his sons. All right. Hey, Ashar, I want you to pick up for the brother in English. All right.
Oh yeah.
We in Exodus 39, and verse 26.
Come on, sir. Exodus chapter 39 and verse 26. A bale and a pomegranate.
It's like verse 27.
Salakia. Verse 27. And they made coats of fine linen,
mm-hmm.
of woven work for Aaron and for his sons.
Go ahead.
Verse 28. And a mitre of fine linen.
A mitre of fine what?
Of fine linen.
Right. We also wore mitres as well. Not like them turbans that the heirs wear, to where it completely covers their head.
Right.
Like the crown of your head is like the tip, the top, to where that's supposed to be left open. So when you go to service and when you want to get anointed, that oil is going to have to be poured on the crown. It can't be poured on top of the linen, and your whole headpiece is messed up.
Right.
Now you got to get another one. That's why it's left open. That's why the crown. That's why the Lord says that according to the scripture. Somebody can grab that for me as well in the New Testament, written by Paul, where it says in 1 Corinthians, whosoever head is covered dishonoreth his father. Dishonoreth his father, I believe. It's in 1 Corinthians. All right, because of course a turban is supposed to be wrapped around your head, but the crown's supposed to be left open. It's not supposed to be like how the heirs do it. You got it? Like, go and read it.
Come on. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 4.
Uh-huh.
Every man praying or prophesying.
Praying or what?
Or prophesying.
So when we come into the school, when we come into this sanctuary right here to serve the Lord, when we do the prayers, go ahead.
Having his head covered.
If you have a baseball cap, or if you happen to have a White Sox cap or a Bulls cap, you can't pray with that cap on. You can't go out to camp on the street and teach with the Bible in your hand with your head covered, wearing a baseball cap or wearing a turban like the Arabs or wearing yarmulkes like the Jews. That's you doing a disservice towards the Lord. Go ahead.
Dishonoreth his head.
Dishonor is what?
Dishonoreth his head.
Right. And who's our head? The Most High God. When Christ was teaching the scriptures, he never taught with his head covered.
Right.
Even those who follow Christ, the 12 disciples who will be becoming known as the 12 apostles. That would be John, Luke, Bartholomew, Thaddeus. They all taught after the same example that Christ taught, not having your head covered. So I just want to bring that out. All right. So let's go ahead and get back to the book of Exodus. Go ahead. No, you do what you do. More, you can pick it up there. You want to read it? All right, go ahead, you got it.
A godly bonnet of fine linen.
What verse you at?
This is the end of 28.
Okay. Start back from the top.
Verse 28. A mitre of fine linen.
Right, fine linen. This wasn't no cheap material either.
Right.
It wasn't no polyester to where you grip breeze. It was made out of fine linen. Linen is expensive. Cotton is expensive. Go ahead.
And godly and goodly bonnets of fine linen.
Right. And goodly bonnets. A bonnet is just another term for a mitre. It's not like what these young cats been wearing in this day and age, like a female. Not that type of bonnet.
Right.
But it's talking about a mitre. Go ahead.
And linen breeches of fine twined linen. Verse 29. And a girdle of fine twined linen of blue and purple and scarlet of needlework, as the Lord commanded Moses.
Right, go ahead.
Verse 30. And they made the plate of the holy crown of pure gold, and wrote upon it a writing like to the engravings of a signet, holiness to the Lord.
Yeah. This was written in the ancient Hebrew on the plate that Aaron wore, holiness towards the Lord in the ancient Hebrew. Go ahead.
Verse 31. And they tied unto it a lace of blue to fasten it on high upon the mitre, as the Lord commanded Moses.
Right, and this all we're reading right here is basically just showing you the order of how things was back then and what we bringing back into fruition amongst our nation today. For also bringing back the garments, bringing back, wearing headpieces, which is AKA crowns, mitres, bringing fringes back, bringing our culture back into fruition in this day and age, because that's what the Lord has commanded us to do. When you read the New Testament, the whole entire point of the New Testament and why Christ came back, the whole entire point of why Christ came onto the earth, or why God sent him, and so we can be able to come back towards keeping God's laws, statutes, commandments. That statutes is speaking about our culture, the order how we do the service of the Lord, which we're reading right now. All right, so Roy, you can go ahead. Roy, this will be the last segment right here. All right.
The book of Exodus, chapter 39, verse 32 in the Hebrew. What the call, Abadath, Mashakan, Ahal, Moai, Wiyah Baniyah, Yasharala, Kakal, Ashar, Tazawah, Yahweh, Moshe, Khan, Aishawa, verse 33. Wiyah Mashakan, All, Moshe, Ha'ahal, Wa'ath, Call Yawah, Karasa Yawah, Bar Yakwa, Dayawa, Wa'imadiwa, Wa'adaniwa, verse 34, Wa'ath, Makasa, Awarath, Yalam, Hamadium, Wa'ath, Makasah, Iraq, Matakasham, Wa'ath, Parakath, Hamasak, verse 35, Ath, Aran, Haidaf, Wa'ath, Badayawa, Wa'ath, Hakaparath, verse 36, Ath, Hashalakan, Ath, Kal Yuwa, Wa'ath, Lakab, Hapanayam, verse 37, Ath, Hamanara, Hatara, Ath, Narathiya, Narath, Ha'amaraka, Wa'ath, Kal, Kalaya, Wa'ath, Shaman, Hamawar, verse 38, Wa'ath, Mazabak, Hazaha, Wa'ath, Shaman, Hamashaka, Wa'ath, Quatarath, Hasamayam, Wa'ath, Masak, Patak, Ha'ahal.
Let's go ahead and read that in English.
I'm done. Excuse me. Verse 32. Thus was all the work of the tabernacle.
No, 32, correct.
Okay. Thus was all the work of the tabernacle of the tent of the congregation finished.
Right, so the tabernacle was finished at this point as far as for everything that needed to be in order and be built. All right, so go ahead.
Come. And the children of Israel did according to all that the Lord commanded Moses. So did they. Verse 33. And they brought the tabernacle unto Moses, the tent and all his furniture, his teachers, tacks, his boards and his bars, and his pillars, and his sockets.
Right, so basically all the furniture is now coming in at this point. It's just like how, for example, I know we use the White House. I can use the White House. It's just like how after every president is inaugurated, they always move out the furniture of the president before, and then the new president that comes in, they end up moving their furniture on in.
Right.
Or either when you get a place, whoever was staying there before, they self move out, and then you bring your own furniture on in. That could be whatever. All right, that's exactly what's happening right here. So go ahead.
So on, verse 34. And the covering of ram's skin dyed red, and the covering of badger skins, and the veil. And the veil of the covering.
Right. So this tabernacle right here, it ends up having ram skin. I can only imagine how that could have looked. Ram skin dyed red, and on the wall and stuff like that. I mean, this like we decked the tabernacle of the Lord on that.
That's right.
All right, so go ahead.
Oh God. Verse 35. And the ark of the testimony and the staves thereof.
Right,
And
right. The staves there. Speaking about the staffs of the Lord. Go ahead.
Come. And the mercy seat. Verse 36. The table and all the vessels thereof, and the shewbread.
Right. All the vessels and the showbread, like how we have in several services right now. This right here is the table in which it's speaking about. All the vessels, like the cups and the menorah. This is all what they had back then and what we have now, in order for us to serve the Lord. According to what the Lord commanded us to build and have in the tabernacle, in the Lord's sanctuary. All right, go ahead.
Come God, verse 37. The pure candlestick.
I already just said it, which is the menorah. Go ahead.
Come God. The pure candlestick with the lamps thereof.
Right, and we will also have lamps in the tabernacle in the tabernacle as well. These lamps will be burning with oil to where it will burn for ages. Go ahead.
Come on. Even with the lamps to be set in order.
Right, because we didn't have electricity back then. You gotta remember that. You know, we didn't have ComEd. what we had was oil and fire. You better go ahead and lead the way on where we need to go. So go ahead.
Come God. And all the vessels thereof, and all the oil for light. Verse 38. And the golden altar and the anointing oil and the sweet incense.
Right, and the sweet incense, which is that freaking myrrh that we were just burning earlier.
Right.
All right, so go ahead.
Come God. And the hanging for the tabernacle door.
That's all.
That's it. That was it. All right, you got more.
Might as well just us up here.
Yasharala.
Start up with the men up here. We go slip the scrolls. All the brothers line up. Baba Shah. Slip the scrolls.
Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahshua Barakia.
Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahshua Barakia.
Yo, Ba'ashim Yahshua Barakia.
Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahshua Barakia.
Yahweh,
Ba'ashim
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah,
Barakia. Sorry. Muslim needs to stand. Upon Akadami to the face of the east. You're going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kwadas. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Balawaka. Taba'ah. Ratazak. Hayah. Aisha. Baratazak. Kawak. Hayah. Bashamayim. Nathalanawa. Lakam. Kab. Yawam. Basalakanawa. Kabawayanawa. Kasalakanawa. Kabawayanawa. Wala'ah. Tabayayanawa. Banasawan. Abal. Hawashayanawa. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Watapara. Awalami. Aman.
In the English, our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
And forgive us of our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not.
And lead us not
into temptation.
into temptation.
But deliver us.
But deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it. I cocked the power of the Hebrew Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashim.
Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
Baba Kushah.
Baba Kushah.
Nathalanawa.
Nathalanawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Hakak. Le'apa'ah.
Le'apa'ah.
Kal Makalak.
Kal Malak.
Wakal Makawak.
Kal Malak.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Hamatazarayim.
Hamatazarayim.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Lahaki.
Lahaki.
Hamati.
Hamati.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Al-Ka'awat.
Al-Ka'awat.
Hatama'al.
Hatama'al.
Legarshan.
Legarshan.
Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah.
Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah.
Waraman.
Waraman. In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
Power to cleanse the leper.
The power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean
To
spirits.
cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Bless Israel, the Hebrew, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba Hashem.
Ba Hashem.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
Barak Lalaw.
Barak Lalaw.
Ba Yasharala.
Ba Yasharala.
Wahab Bayah.
Wahab Bayah.
Sapari.
Sapari.
Ba Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Ba Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Wada Aman.
Wada. In English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Bless us.
Bless us.
In Israel.
In Israel.
In the school.
In the school.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayaya.
Ayaya.
Al-Hahari.
Al-Hahari.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isaiah.
Isaiah.
Isaiah. Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Ayatan.
Ayatan.
Lemawat.
Lemawat.
Regal.
Regal.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Hanala'ah.
Hanala'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasharala.
Yasharala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazal.
Tazal.
Al-Yeh.
Al-Yeh.
Yamika.
Yamika.
Yabamah.
Yabamah.
Hashemah.
Hashemah.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakai.
Yakai.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Bakal Rai.
Bakal Rai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Afnapashka.
Afnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Tazahat.
Tazahat.
Wababu'ak.
Wababu'ak.
Mayata.
Mayata.
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai.
Awalam.
Awalam. In the English, I lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
Whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade.
The Lord is thy shade.
Upon thy right hand.
Upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
Even forevermore.
Even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Al-Hayyam.
Al-Hayyam.
Al-Damayah.
Al-Damayah.
Lakut.
Lakut.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Tashakwat.
Al-Tashakwat.
All. Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awadik.
Awadik.
Yahama.
Yahama.
Yawan.
Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Anak.
Al-Anak.
Ya'arayawa.
Ya'arayawa.
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Wayatah.
Wayatah.
Ya'ai Tazawah.
Ya'ai Tazawah.
Al-Tazapawayik.
Al-Tazapawayik.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakidam.
Wanakakidam.
Magalia.
Magalia.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasharah.
Sham Yasharah.
Awada.
Awada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Naba'ai Tazawah.
Naba'ai Tazawah.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakad.
Yakad.
Aika.
Aika.
Baryat.
Baryat.
Yakaratu.
Yakaratu.
Ahoya.
Ahoya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashamai.
Wayashamai.
Alayam.
Alayam.
Nawa'aba.
Nawa'aba.
Wahagari.
Wahagari.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amalat.
Wa'amalat.
Palasat.
Palashat.
Amishabi.
Amishabi.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Aimam.
Aimam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zerawai.
Zerawai.
The Banya.
Banya.
The Wat.
The Wat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Laham.
Laham.
Kamadia.
Kamadia.
Kasaya.
Kasaya.
Sara'ah.
Sara'ah.
Kayabi.
Kayabi.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Kwayashawan.
Kwayashawan.
Nashamad.
Nashamad.
Bayan.
Bayan.
Da'ayru.
Da'ayru.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La'adama.
La'adama.
Shayatamu.
Shayatamu.
Nada.
Nada.
Yabu.
Yabu.
Kaira.
Kaira.
Bakazabah.
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 Bakazalmanani.
Bakazalmanani.
Call Nasikamu.
Kadashikamu.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Nairashah.
Nairashah.
Lanawa.
Nanawa.
Ah. Na'awa.
Na'awa.
Alahayam.
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 Shayatamu.
Shayatamu.
Kagagala.
Kagagala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya.
Lapanya.
Rabakat.
Rabakat.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Daba'ayru.
Daba'ayru.
Ya'ayru.
Ya'ayru.
Wakalahaba. Dalahat, Hariyam, Khan, Deradapma, Basa Irika, Wabasa, Bopathka, Dabahalam, Mala'at, Paniham, Kwalawan, Wayup, Bokwashma, Shimka, Yahweh, Yabashma, Wayup, Behold, Adi, Wayup, Kapara, Wayup, Abadi, Wayup, Dehiwa, Kayup, Atha, Shimka, Yahweh, Lebadka, Ayawan, Al, Haratazah.
In the English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
Be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hateth thee,
And they that hate thee,
I lift up the head.
I lift up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted
And consulted
against thy hated one.
against thy hated one.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
let us cut them off.
let us cut them off.
For being a nation.
For being a nation.
But the name of Israel.
The name of Israel.
May we no more and remember.
May we no more remember.
For they have consulted together.
They have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
And Moab.
Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
The Baal.
Baal.
And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur is also a joint with
Ashur is also joined with them.
They are hoping the children of Lot.
They are hoping the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As to the Midianites.
As to the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kisan.
The brook of Kisan.
Which prayeth on the doors.
Prayers to the door.
They become as dawn for the earth.
They become as dawn for the earth.
Make their nose like a rag.
Make their nose like a rag.
Like Zaad.
Like Zaad.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes as a box.
All the princes as a box.
And as a moon.
And as a moon.
Who said. Let us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The houses of God in possession.
Houses of God in possession.
On my power.
On my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As a star before the wind.
As a star before the wind.
As the fire burning for wood.
As the fire burns the wood.
As the flame set the mountains on fire.
As the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
Without tempest.
Without tempest.
To make them afraid.
To make them afraid.
Without storm.
Without storm.
For the face with shame.
For the face with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble forever.
In trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let me put to shame.
Let me put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou. Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the Most High.
The Most High.
Of all the earth.
Of all the earth.
Sorry, Mr. Turner. Men of Israel, Imam Shabbat, and Mazin, Barak, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, it's my type of good sisters, men of Israel, Imam Shabbat, and Mazin, Barak,
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh.
yes, my time, Sabbath service dismissed.
So,